Leonard makes it official. Now the Warriors just inbound, and that's it. There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto, Canada. We, the North, are now we, the champions. The Raptors, the 2019 NBA champs.
Yes! The Raptors are the champions, baby! Woohoo! Take that, Golden State Warriors! You no longer have the title of the champions, and now Toronto Raptors just won in this year. Woo! Now let's get into the video, shall we? Hey, what's up everybody? This is Alex Molina 93 here. Today is gonna be my review of 2019 NBA Finals. From what I've seen, I was very impressed, and he was pretty good from a basketball fan right here. Last year, I didn't bother myself to talk about the NBA Finals in 2018 because how embarrassing it was. I mean, Golden State versus Cavaliers. Last year, it was laughable and it was embarrassing. I mean, 4-0? I mean, are you kidding me? The other team weren't playing that well. I mean, the Cavaliers. I mean, not everything depends on one player. LeBron James couldn't do all by himself. He needs to have good players. I mean, he needs to have good players on the same team. If you could not manage to have good players and you couldn't do more effort on a game, then there is no point. So, and talking about LeBron James, I'm surprised he was not in the finals this year. I mean, from what I've heard that he's operating, I mean, some friend of mine told me that. I mean, just let me know on the comment section below what happened to LeBron James. But yeah, I mean, this year we got Golden State Warriors, whoop-de-doo, against Toronto Raptors. Finally, the other team who's not Cavaliers for this year. I mean, thank God, I mean, we got another team who's not Cavaliers and not LeBron James in the finals. So yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, I was very entertained. It got epic, and it was awesome. This is so much better than last year, obviously, and I'm very pleased from what I saw. And I have a list to tell you about the scores and how it went from those games. So without further ado, so let's get started, shall we? Okay, let's talk about Game 1. Golden State Warriors, in the first period, they scored 21, while Raptors scored 25. 4 more points, so Raptors scored more in this period. In the second period, Warriors scored 28, while Raptors scored 34, which means that they got 6 more points, so they got more in this period. In the third period, Warriors scored 32, while the Raptors scored 29. So that means the Warriors scored 3 more points in this period. In the final period, the Warriors scored 25, while Raptors scored 27, 2 more points. So the Raptors scored 2 more points. So they scored even more in this period. So the Raptors won in this game with 118, while the Warriors got 106. So that means that Raptors won in Game 1. In Game 1, it was good. I mean, They were trying to catch up to each other, scoring just a few more points, and it got very interesting at the start. Now let's get into game 2. The Warriors scored 26 while the Raptors scored 27. One more point. In the second period, the Warriors scored 28 while the Raptors scored 32. 4 more points. In the third period, the Warriors scored 34 while the Raptors scored 21. Wow. The Warriors scored a lot more than Raptors, and it was a little bit embarrassing for Raptors in this period. In the final period, the Warriors scored 21 while the Raptors scored 24. So that means that they got 3 more points. The Warriors won with 109 while the Raptors just scored on 104. In game 2, it got a little bit interesting. The Warriors just made a huge comeback in the third period. I'm very impressed. But very shame for the Raptors. They just got a good start and they just lost in the second game. Now let's get into game 3. The Warriors scored 29 while Raptors scored 36. 7 more points. In the second period, the Warriors scored 23 while the Raptors scored 24. Okay. In the third period, the Warriors scored 31 while the Raptors scored 36. 5 more points. In the final period, the Warriors scored 26 while the Raptors scored 27. 1 more point. In this game, the Raptors scored a lot more in every period. So they won in this with 123, while the Warriors lost with 109 points. So the victory goes to the Raptors. Wow, in game 3 the Raptors were tougher in this and the Warriors didn't get the chance. So the Raptors are getting very tougher in this year from what I've seen. Now let's get to game number 4. The Warriors, in the first period, they scored 23, while the Raptors scored 17. So the Warriors got 6 more points in this. The Warriors scored in the second period 23, while the Raptors scored 25. 2 more points. In the third period, the Warriors scored 21, while the Raptors scored 37. Woo! A lot of points. Shame on you, Warriors. Shame on you. The Warriors scored in the final period 25, while the Raptors scored 26. In this game, the Raptors won with 105, while the Warriors scored 92. In this game, like, the Raptors, they just got a little bit better. And the Warriors, they just were falling off just a little bit from what I've seen. Now let's get into game number 5. The Warriors scored 34 in the first period, while the Raptors scored 28. So that means 6 more points for the Warriors. In this period, both Warriors and Raptors scored 28. It just tied up. In the third period, the same thing, they tied up with 22 points. The Warriors scored in the fourth period 22, while the Raptors scored 27 with 5 points. So the Warriors won in this with 106, while the Raptors scored 1, just 1. Whoa, in this game it got tougher, and they just won with 1 point, 1 more point, the Warriors. Yeah, this gets very interesting, doesn't it? Now to the final game, game 6. The Warriors scored in the first period 32, while the Raptors scored 1 point. In the second period, the Warriors scored 25, while the Raptors scored 27, 2 more points. In the third period, the Warriors scored 31, while the Raptors scored 26, 5 more points for the Warriors. And in the final period, the Warriors scored 22, while the Raptors scored 28. So that means that Raptors won in this game 114, while the Warriors scored 110. So that means that the Raptors, I was about to say Warriors, the Raptors just won the championship for the first time in years. I'm sorry, Warriors, you tried the best you could, but the Raptors just got tougher for this year to win the championship for the first time in years, while you just lost to get 3 wins straight of being champions. But you know how it is in the NBA Finals. Very interesting. So yeah, that is all about the NBA Finals 2019. Since I was with the Raptors, I'm glad they won the championship. They deserve it for their effort, and I'm just glad we got this game. I mean, this NBA Finals much better than last year, like I was saying. I'm so pleased. It was a lot of fun. I was very entertained. It got exciting. And yeah, and one of these players just got injured from his knee, and I really hope he's okay. But outside of that, the NBA Finals got very interesting, and it was awesome. And I'm so glad that we got that. I mean, I'm so glad it got epic and it got exciting this time. Last year, no. And it makes me not want to talk about it, and I didn't waste my time talking about the last year. This year, however, it was great. It was good. And I'm so happy, and I'm very pleased. And I really hope that next year will be just as good as this, and in 2017. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come for you guys to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and a like button below, and comment in the section below what you guys think about the NBA Finals 2019. If you like it or not, it is your choice. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Peace. Just like that.